bitch, we the motherfucking boys. Dexter, YBI.
What up, though, everybody? It's your boy Flat Out TV coming back once again. And I truly hate I got to do this video. Uh, this week has been an overload of nigga shit going on that I've been covering on my channel. So I'm going to try to tone it down after this video. But I think I got to do this video because I want this to be a teachable moment. And what I mean by teachable moment is I want everybody that's viewing this video to learn from it, especially my young people. Hell, even some of my middle-aged folks can learn from this because Boosie is 40 years old and he's been rapping since he was in his teens. And he's been on a worldwide level since he was in his 20s. So there's no excuse for this. So Boosie got arrested. We all know he was in San Diego, got caught on live with a gun. They arrested him. He bonded out and he's out back on social media doing his thing. But when he got arrested, he posted or he made a post saying that he was selling his Rolls Royce Cullinan for 250 racks. And people were speculating, saying Boosie's having money problems, financial problems, he's hurting. And some people just thought he was just selling his car. And you would think, as long as he's been in the game and all the shit he talks and the jewelry he wears and flashes, that he was just selling this truck just to sell it. I mean, sometimes celebrities, they can buy a truck for a certain amount of money and they can sell it for double or even triple that just due to their celebrity status, which makes money. So I'm going to let Boosie explain the reason why he sold his Rolls Royce Cullinan. And then we're going to get back into it and I'm going to give it to you flat out like we always do. Without further ado, here go Boosie.
I'm a hustler, man. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna keep my bad. Fucking right that Rolls Royce truck on. Oh shit. I got assets. That been paid for both of my lawyers, my bond, and a 50 pack in my pocket. Take that 50 and put down on a brand new, my credit. I ain't spend no money out of my bank account to come on. I ought to get my lawyer. One truck. Assets. Better get you. Assets. Better get you some assets. I wouldn't fit put my estate up. She got me fucked up.
Now, there you have it. Boosie said he sold his truck to pay for his lawyers, to bond himself out, and 50 racks for his pocket or to put down on another new truck. And he said this with his chest out and a smile on his face. Now, to the average person who don't look at the entire situation and put things into context, like I said, he's been rapping ever since he was in his teenage years. He is 40 years old right now. And that leaves you with 20 plus years of dropping albums, doing show after show, selling noodles, chips, all type of shit he got going on. I even seen his liquor, Boosie Juice. He's making movies. And you mean to tell me when you go to jail, you have to sell one of your vehicles to pay for your lawyers and to make bond? And you saying this like this is the normal way of doing shit? I mean, somebody tell me if I'm tripping. We have a guy that's indulged into all type of shit. He's came on his live and say he's getting money, he's well off, he don't need no money, he's not hurting. But you have to sell a car to get your freedom and to pay for your lawyers. I mean, you don't have a separate fund, or hell, some people even got their lawyers already paid. Like the lawyers on the payroll, that's a weekly expense or a monthly expense. So you have to go to jail You have to then contact somebody from outside the jail to arrange for your vehicle to be sold. You have to find a buyer. And once you find a buyer, then you have to set up a date for them to look at the vehicle. So when you get the serious buyer, then you got to set up an appointment to go to the DMV. And then you have to switch and do the financial transactions, which could take up to 1 to 2 weeks. Now, I don't know how long it took for Boosie to get all this shit squared away, but it's just going out the world ass backwards. Like, what are you working and doing all these shows for? I mean, what's the point of investing in movies and liquor and all this shit if you're going to go to jail, or when you get in trouble or when you get in the bind, you got to sell something? It's to say that shit with a smile and then say he got assets. That don't look like an asset to me if you got to sell it to get your freedom. That's more like a liability. I just don't understand the shit that's going on in this fucking world. I mean, if I'm tripping, please tell me in the comments I'm tripping. I'm not fucking pocket watching nobody. This man has way more money than me, probably at his broke stage. But what I'm saying is he is not making any sense. It sounds like he got a lot of yes men around him, or yes men around him, trying to make selling off cars and vehicles and shit during this particular time in his life just don't make sense. Now, if you're struggling and you had to do this to get your freedom, I mean, a motherfucker gonna do whatever it takes to get out of jail. But to sit up there and say you got assets with a smile and your chest out, and you've been doing this for over 20-something years, but you don't got racks to pay your lawyer and racks to pay your bond. Come on, man. This ain't financial literacy. He's trying to portray this whole ordeal like this is what you're supposed to do. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And that's just flat out. So me using this as a teachable moment is, if you're out there, to my young entertainers, to my young ordinary people, if you're out there getting money, you're in the limelight, it's going to be a day where the game tests you. I mean, you could be minding your business. You could stay at home. It's going to be that one time you step out the house where the game and the devil is going to test you, and you may get in the jam. You could be completely innocent, and you can get in that jam. And if you out there riding in Rolls Royce Cullinans on rims and all this other shit, and you ain't got money for a lawyer or bail bond money put to the side, but you got 20 chains on your neck, in my book, you a dumbass nigga. And everything you heard in this video is just flat out.
You ain't gotta fake it when you got a real grind. I can't make it if it ain't a dollar bill sign. Seen ugly shit on the road to live fine. The watch real, but we never post in real time. I live a life you can film. Really, I'm him. Really in my own lane, I ain't competing with them.